The Arctic Science Summit Week is an annual conference that brings together the community of Arctic researchers from very different fields and different backgrounds. So there are 5 main themes across the working groups of the International Arctic Science Committee, and those themes are marine research, terrestrial research, cryosphere, which is ice, glaciers, atmospheric research, social and humanities. This is a very wide range of topics, and the aim of the conference is to bring everybody together and provide them a space to give updates on what's happening in their fields. The bid to host Arctic Science Summit Week in Scotland was a collective effort by a number of different institutions and research organisations. University of Edinburgh was chosen as a host just because we have such a wonderful conference village here that has capacity to host 700 delegates simultaneously.
Hosting academic conferences like the Arctic Summit Week are extremely important to the University of Edinburgh. First and foremost, it shines a light on Edinburgh and the University of Edinburgh and the work that the academics are doing. And it's very important to attract the international community to the city.
ASSW is very much about planning the research that we're going to be doing in the future. So in the Arctic, what work do we need to do to understand change in the Arctic, and who will be doing that work? How we engage with the people in the Arctic.
We're seeing a huge amount of change in the Arctic at the moment. It's warming significantly more quickly than the rest of the world. There are 4 million people that live above the Arctic Circle. 400,000 of those are from indigenous communities, and they're seeing their lifestyle, their economy, their ways of living and interacting with the land changing dramatically.
Scotland considers itself the closest neighbour to the Arctic. We are technically not within the Arctic Circle, but we share a lot of similarities in ecosystems, environment, landscape, but also society and communities in rural and remote parts of the country.
This sort of meeting where we're talking about work that we're going to be doing with people from different cultures and different countries, first thing we have to be doing is building the understanding and the trust between our different approaches.
There are some cross-cutting issues across those working groups. For example, how can we include better indigenous knowledge holders? How does the climate change impact ecosystems in the Arctic?
It's really important that we bring together the whole of the science community, natural scientists, social scientists, in settings like this, to make sure that we're learning from all the available knowledge sources, kind of Western science, as well as the knowledge systems that indigenous people have. And events like this give a real opportunity to make a difference to what we understand about the Arctic. And if we understand more about change in the Arctic, then it means we can react more appropriately and more quickly.
We are part of a connected global climate system, so we know that what happens in the Arctic, changes in the Arctic, do not stay in the Arctic. They affect all of us, and we need to be engaging.